Today we had Usman Asif with us. He's the CEO and founder of Devsinc. They are building talent for this region. They've been in the US and now they are expanding to the MENA region. If you want to follow the story, you have to watch. And please do subscribe to the channel because we'll have a lot of fun.
As Pakistan's problem, Pakistan's power, both comes down to youth. Because we are the youngest nation, because we have so much youth, we talk about that in every podcast. There's numbers, there's like 30%, 60% of youth and this and that, So this is our power. You enable them and enable them with tech, they will produce money for you. And that's how the economy will run. I personally envision a Pakistan just like a Chinese economy for hardware. We want a software economy from Pakistan that is serving the world and solving our problems also, and then expanding from there.
Right. And yes, if you're still here, subscribe to the channel. It will help us a lot to grow and it will mean the world to us. You've built actually a very strong personal brand as a tech and thought leader.
Yeah.
Was this on purpose or it was something that just happened and then you're like, maybe there is something here that I can capitalize on?
We all are looking for the love that our parents could not give us.
Don't tell me this. Don't tell me this.
Right?
Same situation.
Right.
Okay.
So I started with, I wanted to make a lot of money, right? And then when you make how much is a lot of money, right?
Exactly.
So
how much you need.
Yeah. So I did this math that, okay, let's suppose if I spend $20,000 a month, let's suppose I live for 78 years, let's suppose there is 5% year-on-year inflation, I need $7.2 million, right? And so when I was 27 years old, I had this kind of money. And then I was like, okay, what do I need now? I thought, okay, I want to travel the world. So at that time I had a US passport, so I started traveling the world, no visa required, I'm just going everywhere and anywhere. So I've been to 60 countries. I have not been to Morocco, surprisingly.
You have to.
No offense, but there's a plan to go there. So I've been to different countries, and then I thought, okay, what's next? Then I thought, okay, let's just become famous, because there are people who are famous, people who normal people will take selfies with. That makes me jealous, right? So I wanted that. Again, looking for the love that your parents could not give you, And after 1 year of that journey, when I become very famous in my community, I realized that, okay, no, this is not filling the void that is there.
Okay. It's like
a
spiritual journey, actually.
Yeah. And then I realized that, okay, what is the void? And then I worked on that for many, many years. But since the brand was already there, I realized that there was something useful out of it. Like, I do want an inspiration for another kid who is coming from Ramia Khan or a small city to find their way. And maybe they can find the answer that they're looking for, because all the influencers in the world, people in Pakistan may not be able to relate with them, because our stories, our realities are very different. So my idea became that, okay, now use this brand to guide our youth the way
It's exactly the mission of my media also. It's really
Nice.
to bring stories from our region, because I don't see myself as Elon Musk or as... Even I was very impressed by Oprah Winfrey when I was young. That's how I learned English, by the way.
Wow.
With Oprah Winfrey when I was a teenager.
Wow.
And at some point, these stories are not identifiable and relatable to us.
Yeah.
I mean, we cannot identify at some point. I mean, when you are a teenager, it's okay. But at some point, when you really need good answers, real answers, how it's going to apply to my world, in my country, in either Pakistan or Morocco or Jordan, it's hard. Actually, we didn't work on that communication and promoting ourselves also,
100%.
and the success stories and also the failure and challenges. And
100%.
It's a real pain point for me. It's like,
and that's how the brand continues, right? So it's not something that was planned, but since it was there, the momentum was there. We would just channel it in the right way, that now we are not looking for fame, we are looking for the right audience and guide them through.
And it enables you also to have this spiritual journey of what I need as a person, as Usman, and while inspiring
100%.
others on the way.
100%. So I meet, and let's suppose if I'm in Riyadh and I meet somebody, and this happens like so often.
Right.
I would meet somebody in the airport and he would tell me that, okay, I had a job, I was struggling, but now I started my own company and I have 50 employees. I've started my companies, now I have 100 employees. That really inspires me that, okay, there are so many people who are inspired by this, that you can do it. You can jump the curve, like be clear of what you want and then just manifest it,
Yeah, I've heard Oprah Winfrey saying the same things. Like most people don't know what they want.
Yeah.
It's like how much money I want. I just want
clarity
to
is
be
important.
expensive. It's like you don't know how much money you really want or need. It's like just want to be rich.
Yeah.
Not quantifiable. And us as engineers, we need to quantify everything.
Most of our desires are something that we borrow from people, and it's not really our desires. When it's not really our desires, our body will procrastinate. It will not just work hard to achieve that. So you got to find your own desires. Less desires are good, by the way. Like at least one desire is optimal. More desires make you unhappy. Desire is a contract that you do with yourself that you will not be happy unless you fulfill that. So make sure you have the right desires. If you desire everything, like I need Mercedes and yachts and this and that, and you're making a contract that you are not happy, you will not be happy unless you have that. It's a very long thing. But make sure you're watching yourself by having desires. Desires are good. Your motivation should come from your desires.
Amazing masterclass around following your heart and intuition.
Yeah.
I have a question about a video I've seen on LinkedIn about you, and I felt it was so true because I've been a product person, I've done product management, and so about the service era is dead.
Yeah.
And now people have to productivize their offer.
Yes.
Can you develop a little bit on that?
So the thing is that the services industry in Pakistan, in India, in Ukraine, in general, in the world, the way it works is that we are the middlemans, right? So we have talent available over here, there is client available over there, and we are middlemans, and we are making money because we are in the middle. Now that's not a very good thing to be, first of all. Secondly, the only reason we are making money is there is a communication gap between the end customer and the client.
Right.
And the world is evolving with the latest tools available, with Upworks and crossovers and all those tools. People are now enabled to work directly with the client, and your need is becoming less and less. So this is a dying industry. Now, if I start again, we make money by leveraging something. We can leverage technology. We can leverage anything. In this business, we are leveraging humans.
People.
And people leveraging is, first of all, it's random. There is no patterns. The people are independent. Managing humans and scaling humans, that's not a very good business in itself. That does not scale exponentially. So we are in Devsinc doing what we do because we have so much momentum for 10 years. Now we cannot just say that, okay, we are shifting it. We are going towards product also. But if somebody is starting today, my suggestion would not be to start a services company. That's not the future. If you're starting a services company today, you're not betting on the future. You're betting on the past. And you're trying to compete in a red ocean market, which is getting obsolete. So yeah, it's getting dead.
Like Jack Ma is saying, there is always expert for the past.
Yeah.
So it's like someone is like an expert in what? For the past, but...
And they're irrelevant. They're has-beens, So I would suggest that if you're starting today, leverage technology and find a productizing, even if you're doing services, find a productizing way of services, Right. So let's suppose that your client is asking for a same service again and again. You found 3 clients who are asking for the same thing, maybe make a product out of it.
Exactly.
Because people need that. And then scale from there. But at the end of the day, you got to understand that industry, the market, the problem in itself so that you can tell your user what to expect. Like, you're not asking always. You're essentially telling them.
So it's a little bit more a communication and marketing way of it. You can almost do the same thing, or maybe 90% do the same thing, but packaged differently. That's what we're saying. Or like it's more deeper than that.
No, it's more deeper than that. So essentially, the prioritizing of services is not the ultimate goal. It's the product in itself which you're trying to build. Prioritizing services is essentially, the need is already there, you're just making a product out of it. Right? So that's not how disruption happens. iPhone did not happen like this. EV does not happen like this. What you're doing essentially is there is a need and you are trying to fulfill it by leveraging technology. Right? That's a good thing. That's better than services. But the ultimate path is to understand a problem sector.
Right.
There is a problem and there can be a better solution. Maybe think like Ubers, there is a problem that people are always looking for taxis. Taxis are not coming on time. Maybe they are very expensive and there are actual cars available at home. People are available to drive you in the city, but there is no mechanism. And somebody connected this whole thing, became like Uber. Now it's an actual disruption, right? Now that can scale. Whether it's scaled or not, that's a separate story, but that can scale essentially, right? So Airbnb is an example, right? So, but when it comes to, okay, client is asking for the same solution. 3 clients have been asking this. Now let's make a solution out of it. That's prioritizing of your services. You know, you're selling the services, now you're selling the products. And you can sell it like 10 times
And it can be applied to anything. I mean,
it can be applied.
Hardware to software to...
That's a solution for, so the existing services market. Now, people are making millions of dollars and they cannot just exit right away. There are jobs that are currently there. People ask me that, okay, if you're saying the services industry is dying, what is the solution for us? That is the solution for you. Productize your services, right?
Check your 80% client, the 20%, the 80-20%, the Pareto, and then...
Yeah, exactly. What are they asking? What are you offering? Can you make a package out of it? Can you make a product out of it?